Hey, we decided to go a little bit early from the Skydancer Casino. We are at the Skydancer Event Center in Belcourt here for the big concert tonight. Joe Nichols, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. Hey, it's your buddy Ty. Happy Saturday afternoon. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Things are starting to gear up here in the lobby of the resort, so I figured, what the heck? We were supposed to go 5 to 6, but things are starting to cook. So I figured, okay, let's get on a little bit early. Happy Saturday, and welcome to Belcourt. The tables are all set up, and we are ready to go. Joe Nichols will hit the stage tonight at 8 o'clock. Gates open, or doors open. Gates, doors, 7 o'clock. This is Sean next to me. Just give a wave, Sean. Wave to the camera. Hey, that's Sean. We're going to talk to Sean in just a second. Yes, thank you. Nice shirt. Well, because, as you know, I am a tequila fan, so when this show was announced, when was it? It was in the late summer, early fall. When this show was announced, I was super excited because, you know, I know it's a song geared to women. The gals going out having fun. Tequila makes her clothes fall off, but it's a theme for everybody. Am I right, Sean? I think I'm right.
Absolutely.
It's a theme for everybody who likes tequila. I want to show you what our setup looks like here as things get going here this afternoon. I took a little video I'm going to show you here. Give me a second to pull it up. There we go. This is inside the resort where we are having ourselves a countdown to the big show. There we go. Let me start this again here. Just getting organized. There we go. So there we are. There's our little live stream location, and the light. That's you, because that's the camera. And then this is looking towards the entranceway of Skydancer. And you come in here into the lobby. You're going to find these beautiful people here. There's our setup here. And then you walk past these tables. You can get your wristband for the show for tonight. People are checking into the hotel. There's going to be a party on. I am seeing some Manitoba plates in the parking lot, which is fantastic. And we're going to have some fun tonight with Joe Nichols on stage. This place really does a great job of bringing some quality entertainment. And it's not that far from us. It is not that far. Literally from the border, you're looking at about a 15-minute drive. That's about it. And They do such a great job when they put these shows on. We were here for the Nelly show. Who was the guy? Who was the country guy? There was another country guy that was
coming up, or
no, that we just had in November. I can't remember his name.
I forgot his name also.
He was the country guy. He was that guy.
I know Tracy Bird's going to be here this fall.
Tracy Bird is coming for November. That's going to be pretty cool.
And we got the Lil Wayne concert this summer.
Little John.
Lil John,
Little
John.
There's lots of littles.
A lot of Lils.
There's a lot of littles. So I want to say a special good afternoon to our folks who are joining us in chat this morning. Again, this morning. See, I'm used to saying this morning. This afternoon, hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for dropping by to say hi. Hopefully we can see you a little bit later. We've had some of our winners check into the hotel. I don't know how they got a room, because they must have said, hey, I won these tickets and I hope I can get a room, because, Dustin tells me this place, as soon as they announce a show, it fills up, hey?
It does fast.
The show is announced, it fills up, but somehow they must have say, maybe they put it on my credit card, Sean. I don't know how they would have done that.
I think, returning customers do have information stored here for people who are frequent, people who return a lot. So
anyway, great to see you. Congratulations to our ticket winners. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight, and a special good afternoon to Dang Dog, who came in this morning. I got to keep saying that. Colleen is joining us on TikTok. We're over on TikTok for a little bit as well. And Dang Dong says, hey, Road Reverend is here, says good afternoon. Then Paul, who's too busy to love us in the morning now, is like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, hey, it's Joe Nichols. It's the Joe tequila makes her clothes fall off guy. And then Tracy says, what the hell is happening? It's a party. It's party time. We're going to do this live stream till 6 o'clock. This gives you a chance, if you're thinking at the last minute that you want to jump in your car, it's 50 below. The place is going to be hopping. It's going to be nice and warm in here. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. The tequila is going to be flowing, and it's going to be a great show. Everybody's really geared up. It's the cold has been just a little too much, so we'd love to see you if you can. And by the time the live stream wraps up, it gives you a chance to get in your wheels and maybe pay us a visit here at the Sky Dancer. Yes, it's the weekend show. Paul says Tyler's working 7 days a week. No, not 7 days a week. Not quite. MJ's here too. Hi, MJ. And Cheryl is here too. Liking it. Like Lola. Hi, Lola on Facebook. Hello. Hi, Tosh. Hey, Polar Bear. I hope you guys aren't freezing. Ay. It is a cold afternoon. Sean is here. He is the HR guy. Is that what we call you?
Yeah. Well, you can.
The HR guy. So I guess you can kind of school me on inappropriate comments I might have to say. Because they get trained on that stuff. Or you're pretty lax. You're pretty chill guy.
Yeah, I'm a cool HR guy.
Cool HR guy.
Tonight I'm a concert guy. So, when general manager has concerts here at Sky Dancer, everybody, all hands on deck, and we all just kick in and do our part, wristbands, monitorings, catering to customers and whatever they may need. Just everybody throws in, and that's how it is here at Sky Dancer. We're like a family, and we all kick in wherever we need to on these nights.
That is awesome. And so how long have you been here? Like how many years have you worked for Sky Dancer?
Well, Sky Dancer, since 2017. So,
okay, so
going on my
8th
year. I've been here a while. Things kind of broke up a little bit there during the pandemic. I went to help our community out with other things and other programs, but I came right back as soon as that, came to an end. And I couldn't imagine, being anywhere else. I love who I work with. I love the people here. I love our general manager is really great. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. It's very supportive. Like, everybody looks out for each other, and I couldn't, imagine working for anybody else.
I got to tell you, I was talking to the general manager. It's Richard, right? Richard's the general.
Randy.
Randy.
Randy Burnell.
Look, I'm already fired. Randy and I were talking about, because I get some questions sometimes from people saying, so how did Sky Dancer and the Tyler Glen Show, get involved with each other? How are they a sponsor of the show? Because we're on 5 days a week, and you guys have been with me almost since day one. And I have known a few of the staff members for many, many years because we used to bring our kids down here when they were small. And I was telling them the story about how we used to check into the hotel here with a girl named Darla. I remember her name was Darla. I'd bring her ketchup chips all the time. And it was just like you say, like family, you know, when you come in here and it's like, hey, you know, and we come and the kids just loved it. Can we go to the casino, you know? And we would take them swimming. Guys just had the pool and the hot tubs back then. I remember Darla saying, you know, we're gonna get a water park. There's plans, and it took a while. It took some time, and there were delays, and COVID did not help at all. But it eventually got going. But through it all, like these concerts you guys bring are pretty friggin' amazing, man. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I believe so. You know, we can't do what everybody else is doing. You know, and so the marketing team really researches and studies this. Try to give something that no other casino in the 200-mile radius does what we do. We do have a premier water park. If anybody hasn't seen it yet,
Turtle Island Adventure Park.
It is awesome, and I tell you what, I've been to a lot of water parks, and I have never seen a water park as nice as ours anywhere in 300-400 mile radius. So if you've never been here before, there's more things for you to do now. You know, more family orientated. Things to offer. We have events in the summer. We have our own fair. We sponsor rodeos. We have our own rodeo grounds. I mean, we give out the best fireworks show in North Dakota, I believe. I mean, our general manager.
Is that the 4th of July one?
4th of July one.
And you guys had like a midway here last time.
Yes.
It was like, and not just like a regular run-of-the-mill midway. This is like a traveling, it was almost like a not as big as the state fair, but certainly like a county fair for sure.
It's probably like, if you had to measure it between a county fair and a state fair, I'd say that it's closer to the state fair.
Yeah.
You know, they have big rides, and they have a lot of things to offer, and it seems that the community and people near the community really enjoy it, so we just keep doing it. And you know, our general manager, he knows that if it wasn't for the community support with all these things, our casino wouldn't be successful. So you know, he gives a lot back, and I'll tell you what, I think he's, you know, doing a great job when it comes to things like that, and we try to reach out to all ages.
Listen, I'm playing this footage of the water park here. Yeah. Look at this. This is water park. So if you've been in that lazy river, you sit there and have a cold one, but just tell the truth. Tell the truth. You can be truthful. We're pals now. Sitting there having a cold one, you know, like that'd be cool. You know, you're just laying there loving life, and then rip it. I'd get stuck in that water slide.
Yeah, I'm a little claustrophobic.
I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah. It looks fun, but I mean, I'll take your word for it. I tell you,
it is fun. It is good stuff.
When I was young, we used to go to the water slides up in Brandon, up at Thunder Mountain, I believe it was called. We used to have a blast doing that, but that was out in the open. You weren't enclosed in anything.
Yes. Was it called Thunder? Was it Thunder?
I think it was called Thunder Mountain, but that's been a while.
Oh, you're gonna start a debate.
I apologize if I'm wrong, but
someone in chat will tell us what was the water slide park called in Brandon? What was the water slide park called? Was it Thunder Mountain? Maybe it was.
Which is a really cool name because.
And I like this. It's got a retractable roof on it. Mm-hmm. A retractable roof, yeah. And so you know. It's funny because you say it, everyone's like family, and I feel like I'm part of the family here now. And I'm sitting and I'm talking. I'm like, I want to be here when the roof gets retracted. And they said we had a break on us. We just got it fixed. And I said, oh, what happened? Is everything okay? And they're like, yeah, no, it got stuck on the open, and it rained. And they said it was the coolest thing because it like poured rain. And then like, I mean, it's a water park, so it's wet already. It wasn't the end of the world, but I thought that was a cool story. It's like, you know, having it rain.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want that in your living room.
No.
Sean, that'd be very bad
no,
on
that
your
wouldn't
flat
be
screen
very
TV.
Good. No, that would be terrible. That would be a nightmare. But I see the video that you're showing here, and you know, it does give a good depiction of our water park. But I believe when you're there in person, it's like 10 times nicer.
Well, it's not far for people in our area. That's the thing that, you know, I know it's the international boundary, and, you know, I know that things are things are wonky right now, and it's part of the conversation. Even here, we were talking about it, that this is a First Nations development here. This is and you guys have been impacted by decisions being made by the Trump administration, and they have not been good. There've been some layoffs with regards to some of the educational facilities in the area, and so I hate saying we're all kind of feeling the pain, but there's a lot of chaos going on right now, and we all have to have some fun sometimes. We all have to have a little bit of fun, kick back. You're not buying a piece of property in the U.S. You're not, making a major investment. You're not pulling up stakes or moving or anything like that. You're coming for a weekend. Come and have some fun. Come have a hot dog. I love the hot dog cart. I'm not seeing the hot dog cart set up today.
They moved it. They moved it a little bit down where the Players Club area is. You could see, if you come to the left, you could see a little,
my God.
It's still here, don't worry.
Oh, my God.
It's bigger and better than ever.
Hot dog cart. Yeah. Okay, so Thunder Mountain on Grand Valley Road. You were right, Thunder Mountain. So there you go.
I didn't forget everything.
You're not the, you're not the only North Dakotan to come up and check out Brandon. I ran into Josh Duhamel, who's from Minot. And he's a movie star. You might have seen, that guy. He played football there. And he said, when I shook his hand, I said, I'm a fan, and congratulations on your success. And sorry about your divorce from Fergie, because he divorced Fergie. You know her.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. He married a Fargo girl now, I guess.
Yeah, a North Dakota native.
Yeah, Miss North Dakota. Anyway, when I said I was from Brandon, he's like, oh my God, Houston's. And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh yeah. He goes, we'd come up, we'd take those buses to Houston's, and I don't think they do those anymore, because it's like, and it's too bad, really. They probably could, but now I guess in light of all the other stuff that's going on, it kind of complicates things a little bit, but a little. But anyway, I digress. All about the stories. We're going to get into some of your tequila stories, because this guy, Joe Nichols, tonight, when he does his show, I have been waiting for this song for months to be having it live, having a shot of tequila while he's doing this show. So I want to hear your best tequila story. Couple lines of, and it could be good, could be bad, it could be. You got Sean. You got a tequila story to share?
Well,
you're the HR guy.
This is gonna have to go off the path though, because I got a good friend from town here. He's a musician. His name's Joe Parisian, and he used to own a bar, and he'd do his own entertainment and karaoke and all that. But I always thought that was the coolest dedication. If you were gonna dedicate a song, he dedicate it to someone, and it's tequila makes her clothes fall off. So I always loved the way he presented that, and I always got a kick out of it, because if you really think about it, it's a cool dedication song. And so that's the thing that comes to mind when I hear that song.
Tequila makes her clothes fall off. You know what? This guy, when you go on YouTube, and this is a show in California that Joe Nichols did, and the song comes on, he's at a festival, and look at this. Look at this. Now, it's okay, Mom and Dad. You don't have to shut the TV off or your iPad or whatever you're watching on, but they go crazy. The girls go crazy. And I wonder if it'd be tough. Like, if you're singing a song about taking your clothes off, and all these girls are in front of you taking your clothes off or taking their clothes off. There's so much nakedness, Sean. How do you concentrate? It's an HR violation, I think.
Well, it is if you're at work, but you know what? I bring no HR to the concert. Whatever happens at the concert stays at the concert, as long as it's no employees. But I was there at one time, at these concerts, putting ladies on my shoulders and all that, and I was, I can't complain about that. I'm older now. I'm more of a preacher type guy, and you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff.
I hear you. Me too. I'm a preacher as well. I am a preacher type guy, and I just and I will probably be praying tomorrow if the tequila starts flowing. Tomorrow is Sunday, so that totally makes sense. So anyway, I thought that was kind of funny to share. Anyway, best MJ says that used to be the case before social media. Yeah, that is so true. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to get away with. You could costumize it. You could, if I have a cowboy hat and a pair of goggles with the fake nose and the mustache, it's like, who is that ugly fat guy? Took his clothes off. Oh my God, that's awful. That looks like Tyler Glen in some goggles. No, it wasn't me. Wasn't me at all. No way. MJ says Mexican tequila is the best. It's delicious. I don't know if there's any other kind.
Well,
I don't know if there's another kind of tequila.
I know what he's talking about, and I think he's referring to mezcal. I mean, true Mexican tequila is called mezcal, not the stuff that we kind of drink up here now. And so I agree with him. The stuff with the worm in it, I mean, college days, that was the best. It actually had the worm at the bottom of the bottle. So not the Jose Cuervo stuff, I mean, the real tequila.
The real
mezcal.
That, you know what? I was in Mexico. There's a story. So I'm in a little place called Progreso, which is just south of Weslaco, Texas, where we have a lot of people from our area go down. They winter down there. Anyway, my uncle and aunt had lived down there, and it was the first time I'd gone down there to visit them. And they sell it right on the street. The mezcal is right on the street.
Yeah.
You can get it there, and you can consume alcohol openly on the street. And him and I were taking shots as we were walking, and this Mexican man stops my uncle, and he pushes against his chest, says, whoa, senor, let's get it. And then my uncle laughs, ha, 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 nada. And then he says it's okay or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then we kept going, and I said to my uncle, what did he say? Because he didn't look like, he looked kind of worried. And my uncle said, in Spanish, he says, if you guys drink like that, you're going to die. If you drink that stuff, you are going to die. Now, thankfully, we survived. But that shows you the power of that stuff. It's good. You got to respect the mezcal. Respect the mezcal.
Must be something like our moonshine back home, or a homebrew type of thing, Yeah, must be a little rougher.
Oh, hey, Nick, how's it going? Hey, I mean, right from Mexico. Oh, like when you go on those tours and you can go into the custom tequilas. Oh, and then have you ever been to Mexico, Sean?
No, I haven't. New Mexico, but
not Old Mexico.
No, not Old Mexico.
They have, if you get to go to Mexico, any of the tour spots have these shops for tequila, and they flavorize them. So you can get vanilla tequila, chocolate tequila, peppermint tequila, cocoa, it's like anything. It reminds me of ice cream flavors almost. Like they'll have a strawberry. Hey, it's Jenna, one of our winners. And so anyway, they give you samples of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, you can get pretty darn sick doing that. Yeah,
I couldn't imagine drinking tequila with flavors. I mean, tequila is that unique taste from all the other alcohols, and I like it just the way in its natural form.
You and me both.
Little
brother.
Salt, little lime. I do that.
I do it without anything.
Well,
just maybe a chase sometimes, but especially if the more expensive the tequila, I actually like it, the expensive stuff. But if it's cheap, then I go for the salt and the lime. Yeah.
It's just probably a habit but I haven't had a drink of tequila in years, so.
Tonight's the night, Sean. Tonight's the night, pal.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight is the night. All right. How long you going this afternoon? I'm going till 6 o'clock. We are here because the Joe Nichols Show is tonight. It is a 8 o'clock show. The gates open at 7 o'clock, so you're going to want to be here about 7 o'clock, pregame a little bit. We're going to have some pregame fun, and this gives you time. We're going to wrap up at 6. Gives you time to hop in your car and get down here. We've seen, I think all our winners are here this time. We had quite a few tickets that we had given away back home, and so that's great.
Yeah.
Canada's in the house. Oh, and there's hockey on tonight. Well, that'll be on when the show is on. I forgot about that, too. It's Canada versus the USA.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
exhibition?
That Four Nations Cup thing that they got going on. I'm not really following it, but they were telling me that our Sunseekers, that's our group. There's as we're streaming here, there's people interacting with the show, and they regularly interact, and people are updating me, and they sometimes are telling me as much information as I'm telling them, because I'm sometimes not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
A lot of things going on then, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Yeah. Although it's like in Montreal. It's just people watching on TV. What do we got here? Tracy says, I'm so glad my drunk shenanigans took place before social media came around. Oh, yeah. Sean, think of that.
I'm kind of with her on that. Yeah, that was my transitional growing up phase. So, yeah, I don't know what I'd be today if I was starting all over with that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Flavored tequila, so friggin' delicious, says MJ. Oh, it is. And dangerous. That also, and especially if they're handing it out for free, and then it's all mixing together, and it can create all kinds of chaos.
It's not meant to be dangerous. We just wanted your clothes to fall off, and I'm sure Joe Nichols would agree with that.
Yeah, once that happens, that's when it's time to go home. I was on a Starjet one time, and I laid in the grass. Now, the thing is that there were not enough chairs made available for me. I was at a function, and it was an especially cold winter, and so at this function at a Mexican resort, I loved the grass. Mm-hmm. I was like, my God, this is beautiful grass. Mm-hmm. It's so cold here. We haven't seen grass in months. Plus, there's no chairs.
Yeah.
So I simply leaned down and touched the beautiful grass, Sean, and then I laid on the grass. And it was very difficult to get back up after. How are you?
Isn't it amazing how little things like that can get you?
It's innocence. It's really, it's innocence.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's innocence.
I know that. I've been there. Winters could be long, I tell you.
They are, and this is so cold. It is so cold. MJ says vanilla. If you are going down to Mexico and you're going to try the tequila, the vanilla is the good one. Vanilla tequila is awesome. So good. It's so creamy. I think that's the problem. You know, when you're drinking and you get cream, you know, and then there's strawberries, and the strawberries want to fight the vanilla, and they're like, hey, senor, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, and then they get in a fight in your stomach, and then all of a sudden peppermint comes in. It's like, oh, what's going on here? And it's like all of a sudden there's this big fight in your stomach, and then all of a sudden you're like, boys, take the fight outside, and that's where your toilet comes in, and then you got a mess. Jody says, stop in tomorrow, Turtle Mountains, 8 a.m. There's a Métis celebration. Oh, tomorrow, Sunday? Are you sure? Or is it Monday? Monday or Sunday?
Awesome.
That's very cool. Road Reverend says, haven't had a drink since, oh my God, July 1st, 1991. Wow, that's when I was born. That's my birthday, July 1st, 1991.
Really?
No, I'm much older than it. He's my new best friend. Oh my God,
I believed
I'm a
you.
70s child. No,
I graduated that year.
Me too.
Did you?
We're about the same
okay.
age. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what school?
Turtle Mountain, Belcourt High School.
I was Erickson. Yeah. We probably played each other in football, and you probably won. No, that wouldn't have happened. We didn't have a football team.
In middle school, we played Killarney once. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah. We were pretty dominant in middle school.
Yeah, it's Killarney.
But they were pretty tough. There were some tough guys,
they're Irish.
man.
They're Irish there.
And they seem like they're a lot older,
those
too.
Kids grow up and they start drinking. The Irish, when they get drinking, whoa, look out.
Oh, yeah.
Look out. They'll give her. Holy man. What else we got going on? Road Reverend, no, in all honesty, that's good for you, man. If that's a lifestyle thing, you know what? But here's the thing, and quick plug for a sponsor. How are you? Yeah, quick, Headley's Health Hut. If you caught the show last week, they're one of the sponsors on the weekday show. They have cocktails in a can that have zero booze, so you can get. They gave me one on Thursday of last week. And it's kind of mad science, because it's tequila in a can, a paloma, something like that, grapefruit and tequila. And I'm looking at the can going, there's no liquor in here, but it tastes. So there's these options now. Like it's never been more fashionable to have no booze if you don't want booze. So, and they had rum and Coke. I'm like, rum and Coke in a can with no booze?
Yeah, I heard of that.
That's wild.
See that on a golf course once in a while. Rum and Coke in a can.
Rum and Coke, real rum and Coke improves my golf game. I take it not only for enjoyment, but if I am not drinking on the golf course, I'm just an angry guy hauling around golf clubs. Just, you know, and then clubs go missing in the river. Rum will, you know, kind of just levels it out a little. You know what I'm saying?
What is your drink of choice when you're out on the course? Beer?
Yeah, whatever's cheap. I'm tight. I am a tightwad, so yeah, I'm pretty tight. But I truly love tequila. Like if I'm going to your house and you open the bar up and say, "What do you want to drink?" and I say, "You got some tequila," and I can have it with pretty much. I actually, you know what I've grown to like is like bubbly, like the carbonated waters that we've got now.
Yeah.
It's actually really good with that. Like any kind of fruit bubbly and tequila, I really like that. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. But how about you? What do you have on the golf course?
Well, I really don't drink anymore, but I used to like my. I was going to say when we go to the golf course in Killarney once in a while on the Canadian side, that they have these Caesars in a can. Like those were awesome. You know, you can only get them in Canada. So whenever I go to Canada, I got a few buddies that want me to make a little run for them. And
do you ever have beer and clam, like a chilada? Like the
that was always like my go-to. But I ended up just being a beer because it becomes a long day on the course, you know. And, you know,
true.
Some guys would have some little shooters, do some of those, and out there hot all day. And once that air conditioning hits you when you get in the bar, and like boom, it all comes stacking down on you.
In our neck of the woods, there's this golf course, Sandy Lake. Actually, by the way, Sandy Lake's for sale. My buddy owns it. He listed it for sale this week. I think I saw that up on Facebook. Got some questions about that. Anyway, Sandy Lake used to have this thing called Crazy Golf, and you got to pick one iron and one wood, and that's what you golfed with for an entire day.
That would be cool.
And it was all about going out there. There was a lot of people that did not finish that golf game. There were a lot of legs sticking out of bushes along the way as you just lost soldiers as you were kind of going through the course. It was pretty wild, but thus the name Crazy Golf. But it's a Paloma. Why do I have a hard time saying that? Paloma. Thank you, Jody. Love chiladas. Oh, with lime. I really love chiladas with lime.
Chiladas are awesome.
And you know what? I have a Sunseeker. She told me to put pickle juice in it, and holy shit, man, it's just off the charts.
I got a buddy that does that.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of zip. It's fantastic. Oh, we got lots of people coming in now. This is why we kind of moved it. First time we were here, we did the show kind of in the middle of the afternoon. It was very quiet at that time. It really gears up, obviously, closer to showtime. So we got people checking into the hotel, picking up their tickets, and yeah, this has been awesome, Sean. Are we going to get you in trouble for you spending so much time with us?
No,
we love having you here, though. This is great.
I got no. My boss probably likes
to have an extra,
because he knows I'm going to talk nice about him, and
nice.
He deserves it very much.
What do you think of this, Tracy Bird? Hey, he's coming.
I'm a Tracy Bird fan. Watermelon crawl.
Oh,
you know?
Are we gonna have to drink?
Tequila makes your clothes fall off. Now we're gonna make you do the watermelon crawl.
This is not the healthiest thing for the liver. I'll tell you, it's not the healthiest thing for the liver. This is a concert that is coming to Skydancer in November. That seems so far off.
It does, and I'm sure I don't want to bypass summer and spring, you know, because we're all looking forward to that. I know we all do, being from the northernmost part of the continent. So I can't wait for spring either, but hey, Tracy Bird, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. You know, Tracy Bird's got some hits.
And so that's a Saturday, and I love too how when you guys bring in these big names, it's on the weekend, which is great. People can recuperate, you know, get a room booked in the hotel if you still can. I know when they do these concert announcements, the rooms do fill up, but you know what? Here's a secret. It's just for you guys. Get on the waiting list. I think that's probably what some of the winners did, because as soon as I get a ticket winner, I say, get yourself on the waiting list. And what they'll do, because people get sick, people have car breakdowns or whatever, and then this way they'll call you and say, you know what, a room opened up, and then you can go to Tracy Bird and just have a blast and not have to worry about driving.
Well said. That does happen. Things happen, plans change, and people get married and people break up, and There goes that weekend.
We bought tickets as a wedding present, and they're getting a divorce. And then we've got this guy coming too, Lil Jon.
Well, John's going to be a big
Little
one. That'll be an
John.
outdoor concert, of course.
This is the not to be confused with, if your tequila takes your clothes off in 40 below weather, you will see a Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold.
Yeah.
It's funny how that ties.
Almost guaranteed to be Little John.
A wee Little John. Turtle. Anyway, no, this is. Can you sing a Little John song for us, Sean?
Oh, man.
Little John.
I usually only do country songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did Bust a Move back in the day, but that's about the extent of my rap expertise.
Bust a Move. Young MC.
Who doesn't know Bust a Move?
Bust a Move. Ooh. Go Bust a Move.
I think we had him here as part of a 90s collaboration a couple of years ago. Vanilla Ice and, Tone Loc. I think they were all here.
Funky Comedy.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That was my jam.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I go just ape shit when that came on. CNC Music Factory. Everybody dance now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Rock on. Rock on. I don't know if it's rock. It's...
You ever wonder, like, when you were
on.
back in high school, when people were trying to, like, play their music from... how does our music that we like sound to kids nowadays? Does it
They
sound
like
like
it.
Does it sound like
They
that?
like it.
I mean, does it sound ancient though? Because I have 3 sons, and they always ask me, "Hey, Dad, was the '80s really like that?" I mean, like, what do you mean, like these videos and stuff? Yeah, they were. I said they absolutely were. I said it wasn't about having things, and it was about having fun and hanging out with friends, and it was music. I mean, we were raised by music. The videos, the music videos were coming of age. Those were great times. And they really were like that. And they're like all super amazed by, like the 80s. And, I don't want to be one of those guys that sounds like he's from the past though, because I do like, modern.
But it's funny that you say that though, because on the show, last week, we took a segment and we had showed somebody had taken a home movie inside one of the high schools in the late 80s, early 90s. And when the camera came around, everyone is goofing around and doing this and laughing and jumping on top of each other. And there's no phones.
No phones.
There's no phones, and everyone's happy and smiling. And I'm not pretending everybody in the 80s and 90s was happy. That's not it. But they were happier, I think, Sean. We were happy. We were happier. We were in a lot of trouble because we could get into trouble, and there's no proof.
Well, it's so easy to be something. I don't mean this with any disrespect, but it's so easy to be something you're not with the phones and the social media. When I was in high school and we were cruising around town. If you wanted to talk to a girl, we had the flash. We had the old flash. It was called the flash. Like you go park up here or a parking lot, and when she comes around the whip, you have to flash her down, and she's gonna actually come up to you and talk to you. You ain't gonna be able to send some message and snap her and
notes. Remember notes in school?
You got to grow a pair, to get a girl's attention, or you actually have to call them. And
getting shit for notes.
Yeah, nowadays it's kind of like, I don't know. It's easier being I don't know.
And then the bullying too, eh?
Like, the bullying.
My Canadian came out. The bullying, eh? Eh?
Well,
it's uncontrollable.
It's true. I mean, back in my day, a bully was usually a guy 3-4 grades ahead of me, and everybody was scared of him. Now it could be a little tiny girl about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Have her way with you.
Yeah,
it's a different time.
Oh, well, you guys are giving these away tonight at the show. I love this. Like when they do shows, they've got merch tables, and I gotta do this. I took in the sound check. I took in the what's that?
Flashing girls. I don't think he understands. Not flashing like in the sense of showing your naked body out, but flashing your headlights. Give them the high beams. Get their attention.
Which is also a connotation in 2025.
Yeah,
Sean.
I guess I should
showing the high beam is being something totally different now.
I should have made myself clear on that one.
Oh man! So anyway, back to the shirts. So if your clothes come off tonight, Sky Dancer is going to have some shirts for you. I like how they do this. I remember the Nelly show; they had the prize cannon going off, which is fun. They shoot these shirts into the crowd. And
I think they're going to be doing some shirts tonight.
Country Music and Beer. I survived the first concert of 2025.
Yeah.
I think Dustin put that out there.
Yeah, Dustin.
So this is we're going to be giving away some shirts. And anyway, back to the sound check earlier today, I was talking to Joe Nichols' manager, and he said that everybody that buys everything from like a bumper sticker to like a lanyard to a shirt or whatever that gets to meet him and have a conversation with him. So if you're a big Joe Nichols fan, then this is you kind of got to come to this. You can't miss this. It'd be great to see.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Some performers are in a different world, but this guy comes here. He comes worked out at our local fitness center.
He's been here since Thursday.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out. Hung out at the bar last night, talking to people, signing things. Those are the best kind of people in the world. And he blended in, like people didn't even recognize him. So he blended right in with the community here. And I guess a few guys probably could pass for Joe Nichols look-alike around here, but yeah, he's a nice guy, and that matters to me.
Yeah, totally. And he's a big deal. Look at this. He is. Who a big fan of Joe Nichols is? It's not just you and me.
Post Malone.
It is Post Malone. Take a look at this.
Invited me to come sing Broken Heartsville with him. He loves old school country music, and he loves that song. He said, "Man, I think that's one of the greatest country songs of all time." And he's a great dude, man. Such a genuine, nice guy. Like that was as soon as he came off stage. That picture right there. His first thing he did was come over and give me a big old hug. There's a room full of celebrities in there, and I'm like the least known person in the room. I just did a song, 45 minutes ago in a show, and I'm just hanging backstage like, well, let's get out of here. And then he's all of a sudden done, and there's Shane Gillis and these other people and all these celebrities back there. I'm like, I don't think I belong in this room. Blake was back there with Gwen, and he walks right over to me. He's like, "Oh man, killed it, love you." And I was like, "That's great. I appreciate it." And I'm kind of an early bird now, so I can get out of here. It's great.
Wow.
But he is such a genuine, nice, thoughtful guy. Like he really is a truly kind, thoughtful guy. And you don't meet that a lot. When you meet a megastar like that, sometimes they have handlers that kind of handle a lot of things, including your emotions and kind of letting you know your place. You're in the room with greatness, so just to let you know, don't talk to greatness directly.
Right.
Don't look them in the eye. And
I think that's exactly what you're talking about, Sean. Is that and that's Joe Nichols right there, and he understands that as a fan of a music. Of a type of music of a particular artist, when you're able to approach them and they're approachable and normal, and Joe's been hanging out here since Thursday, and like you say, he's been at the gym and hanging out, signing stuff, and just super nice guy.
Yeah, I think he was in a little shock when I was told from the ladies that picked him up at the airport that he kind of just came down into the lobby there, and he was just in a little light sweater and like, hey, it's.
Well, he was in the Caribbean. His manager was saying they were.
Yeah.
What was it? Central American, Costa Rica. He just came from Costa Rica to Belcourt, and we're like 5 miles from the Canadian border. It's like, dude, you crisscrossed the whole country. You went from like the warmest place to the coldest, and I guess he goes to San Antonio this week to play. They've got an NPR rodeo or some big rodeo down there so it'll be okay in San Antonio. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been there?
Yeah, I've been to Dallas, but I haven't been to San Antonio. It's really nice down there. I like that type of weather.
Yeah, me too. Oh man,
wish I was there right now. Actually,
San Antonio is like one of the prettiest cities.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning, and it's so warm. It's beautiful. Anyway, what else do I got here for us to talk about? My gosh, you've been fantastic. I appreciate you hanging out with us here.
Absolutely.
I think people have been enjoying your flashing stories and
my flashing stories.
Your stories of the.
I guess I could see how that story could sound weird.
Your Killarney football days and your beer or your Caesars love of Canadian stuff, and probably made some fans. And like I say, guys, like it's a great spot to come and hang out. You bring the kids, go to Turtle Island Water Park. If you want to play games. You can. The concerts though are just absolutely phenomenal. And talking to Boss GM, there's restaurant renovations that. Do you know what's going on there a little bit?
Well, we're just relocating our Fire's Edge Steakhouse, which is a premier steakhouse and probably the top 5 and probably number 1 steakhouse in North Dakota. People love it. We get people from miles around that come here religiously, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come and have their steak. We have a tomahawk steak.
I've had it. It's awesome. The tomahawk is this is my Christmas present. First year they were sponsors on the show. Sorry to interrupt you. Had to get the tomahawk. It was my Christmas present to myself.
You got to try that. So if you're ever in town, but all the steaks are prime, you know, and they're the best cuts around. So, but we're relocating the location that it's in now to another part of the casino where it's bigger and larger, and we can seat more people and have a better experience for our customers. But it is the premier place to go. I mean, if I'd recommend the Fire's Edge to anyone, and it really is a 4-star steakhouse, and you can't. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So if there's a reason to come here to eat. Try that. You know, you'll love it. You know,
come here to eat, for a show.
I'll travel 200 miles just to go try something out that's so good. You know, that's me. And I know there's some foodies out there who think the same way. So it is. If you're looking for a good steak, it's the place to be. And I don't know.
He's the big HR guy. I'm the hot dog guy. I'm the hot dog cart guy. I'm so glad you told me that they just moved it, because I'm sitting here. I'm like, where's Lorna? Listen, I think they pay me in hot dogs, and it's like I didn't think I'm going to get paid today, because it's like the hot dogs I love the hot dogs. I'm a hot dog freak, and it's kind of fun. You get a couple in, you're playing some games or whatever, and it's like, hey, it's like a carnival. A carnival display. Like it's not just hot dogs. They got treats and stuff like that.
Oh, they got pretzels and things like
stuff that you can eat.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
They are good hot dogs. I mean, they're not just like your everyday ordinary hot dogs. They're premium, and they got them a little. And they got brats and they got chili dogs and all that. And it's a good. I love my hot dogs too. So
look you've got fans. Debbie says, "Way to go, HR guy." He's Sean, and everyone loves HR guy. You're
awesome.
You go.
I'm glad that I could be of a service.
I think I'm just going to reach out to you for HR questions. He's in the States, though. Canadian labor laws and American labor laws are a little bit different, but you never know. Tracy said she's going to have a Costco hot dog for me. Have you ever had a Costco hot dog?
Yes, I have, actually.
Jeez, they're good.
And I will be in Costco tomorrow, actually.
Oh, where in Fargo?
Bismarck.
Oh, Bismarck.
Yeah, I'm going to Bismarck tomorrow, and I got to go to my Costco, and I got to get a hot dog.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah. But our hot dogs are right there up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up there for sure. I can't think of a hot dog that I've had that I did not like that hot dog. He had a Minnesota Twins hot dog.
Yes.
At Target Field.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
sure have.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they are.
I went there one time. They had dollar days on. So move over $1.50 Costco hot dog. You're at a Major League Baseball park, and you just happen to hit the lottery you buy a beer for $25 at a baseball game. It's awful, but they had, so to wash it down, it was not fun. But I'll tell you, when you get $1 for a hot dog, and they're good ballpark hot dogs, big Schneider's wiener and a nice big bun there. Damn, I waddled out of that game after. It just rolled me onto the subway like a barrel. After that game was done. It was pretty awesome. Anyway, Debbie is appreciative, and she's going to play some Kinsman bingo right. Well, that's the TV bingo. I've never had one before, says Tracy. The Costco hot dog? Oh, you're going to love it. Just get one, though, Tracy. I can take down 2, and I'm done for the day. These things are they're 100% meat, that's why. So just
premium.
Just do one. Just take one, or you're going to have
they have Costco in Canada?
Yeah, Winnipeg though. Gotta go to Winnipeg. Yeah. So Winnipeg or Regina. Regina's Costco sells booze. Does Bismarck sell booze in their Costco?
No, not in this state. No stores like that sell booze. Wait,
Walmart sells.
Yeah,
booze.
they do sell booze. I'm sorry, they do. Sam's Club sells booze also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it seems like when they sell like bottles of liquor, it's like 2 times the normal size of like when you go in a regular liquor store. You get what we call them fifths and quarts here, but or liters, and like when you go into Sam's Club, they got these big, huge bottles. They look like 2 gallons or something like that.
You know what you're supposed to do? You flip them over on your water cooler.
Yeah.
Put them in the coffee room at work.
Yeah.
And then just sit back and watch how work goes that day. this big jug that you put on the cooler, and it's just like, yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. What else do I got here for you? Played the tequila makes her clothes fall off. I wanted to show you a little clip of something that was done a couple of years back with another media outlet, just to give you a little taste of Joe as a guy. As we're just going to take a little bit of a break here. This is, he's talking about his hit, Gimme That Girl, was a song that went all the way to number one. Now, just a little bit about Joe Nichols here. Joe is from Arkansas. He was babysat by Bill and Hillary Clinton at one time. No, that's BS. I'm kidding.
It'd been like cooler if he was.
I like to make things up. That is just complete bull. But he is from Arkansas, and hang on a second here. Give me that girl, give me that girl. I think that was his first number one hit. I'm not sure. 76 he was born. So
he's 49.
He's
going to be 49.
Good. He keeps himself in good shape.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Damn. Keeps himself in some good shape there. All right. So, yeah, he's up there. His first hit was Broken Heartsville. Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. And also, yeah, how could I forget that?
Broken Heartsville. That's the song I remember him by when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
The Devil Drove a Coupe de Ville. Yeah, I remember that. I used to tease a buddy about that.
If the devil drove a Coupe de Ville.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a little bit of Joe Nichols being interviewed here in, I believe it's New Mexico. I'm not sure. Hang on a second.
Tucson over the weekend, and before the
Tucson, Arizona,
interviewed the Arkansas native one-on-one. He brought out that Southern charm and his sixth string.
Give me that girl with her hair in a mess, sleepy little smile with her head on my chest.
Give me that girl. There it is. Give me that girl.
That's Joe Nichols' third number one. Pictures of Midnight Magazine finds at Walmart to watching the Arizona Diamondbacks crush the Giants.
If there's anything interesting going on, I'm not one of these guys that has to document every part of my life, like going to the bathroom. Gotta make a sandwich.
Joe gracefully turns serious when our conversation turns to flash flooding in Tennessee.
Were you in that area when this flood came through?
No, I was in Texas.
Though, like many artists, Joe's road gear stored in Nashville was destroyed.
Our losses pale in comparison to the people that really lost a lot in Nashville. There were a lot of deaths.
As Music City rebuilds, Joe knows the music will play on.
Give me that girl.
And Gimme That Girl even got Joe an invite to perform on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Against all odds, singer Bret Michaels will be on tonight's Celebrity Apprentice finale.
Okay, we don't want to see that. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about the orange guy. He'll wreck our party. No, but anyway, it gives you a little bit of insight into our buddy Joe, who, like we said earlier, has been hanging out here on the property since Thursday, which is really cool. And people are continuing to pile into the lobby here at the Skydancer as we get set for the show at 8 o'clock tonight. Gates open at 7 o'clock. And here is your personal invitation from the man himself. The man himself. Here he is asking you, if you'd like to come to the show, come to the show.
No.org. Belcourt, North Dakota. I'm Joe Nichols, and I'll be at the Skydancer Casino on Saturday, February 15th. Tickets are selling fast, so I want you to get your tickets today at skydancercasino.org.
Yeah, there he is, and he is a cold one now. I warned him about that shirt being open like that. It's you're back in the North Country now, man. You got a bundle. Then all the women on the chat were like, "Oh my God, no! Don't tell him to Don't tell him to put his clothes back on. He's singing about girls taking their clothes off. Maybe he should be the one that, okay, calm down. Everybody just calm down.
Maybe it takes more than tequila nowadays. You got to show a little bit off of that masculine chest hair. And
Linda Art likes the office cooler idea with the vodka. So there you go. Give that a whirl. We'll do a little experiment with the office there with the water cooler. So if you've never, I wanted to do this. Maybe I'll get Sean to help me out with this. I'll do one set of lines, and then I'll get Sean to do the next set of lines. And this is our rendition of Joe Nichols. Tequila makes her clothes fall off. So you do the first segment there, Sean. Go ahead.
Okay. She said, I'm going out with my girlfriends.
Well, and you can sing it or you can just say it. It's totally up to you.
Well, I guess
as
it's
a
better
poem,
if I just
because
read it.
it's
Okay. We'll start over. She said, I was going out with my girlfriends for margaritas at the Holiday Inn. Oh, have mercy. My only thought was tequila makes her clothes fall off.
I told her, put an extra layer on. I know it happens when you drink Patron. See, I was in drama. Her closet's missing half the things she bought because tequila makes her clothes fall off. Okay, you're the next line.
Okay.
Yeah, you go next.
She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in her drink, leave her jacket in the bathroom, shall crop a contact down the sink.
Oh.
That was kind of not so dramatic.
Yeah, because you can get disposables now.
Yeah.
You can get, so that's not too bad.
Back then it was probably a big deal.
Yeah, because they'd be expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive. Them pantyhose ain't gonna last too long if the DJ puts some Bon Jovi on. Little Living on a Prayer.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. Living on a Prayer and Shot to the Heart. She might come home in a tablecloth. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Whoa-oh.
That happens more than you think.
See, I said, I even included the whoa-ho. There's whoa-ho in the lyrics.
Okay. Well,
How's it going, guys? Ready for the show? Right on.
She can handle any champagne brunch, a bridal shower with Bacardi punch, Jello shooters full of Smirnoff, but tequila makes her clothes fall off.
See, she can handle her liquor, but tequila makes... I had that one time. I had so much tequila I spoke Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. That's a true story. It's true. It can do all kinds of weird things. All right. She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in the sink. In her drink, sorry. Leave her jacket in the bathroom stall. Drop a contact down the damn sink.
She don't mean nothing. She's just having fun. Tomorrow she'll say, oh, what have I done?
Oh, what have I done?
Her friends will joke about the stuff she lost. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Yeah, tequila makes clothes fall off. Everybody's excited.
I think our tequila sales will be up tonight. I should tell Randy to make sure the bar's well stocked.
I said, Randy, order some extra Jose. It's going to be fun. Way to go, man. Way to go. Job well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
It was a pleasure.
Fantastic.
Had a blast.
Man, you were awesome. We're going to have to... Okay, so next time I'm doing the show, we better make sure the HR guy is part of the show. I am trying to get Dustin. Dustin's a shy guy.
Yeah,
Dustin's a shy guy. I got Lorna on one time. She came for 5 minutes, and she's also shy.
Dustin's a behind-the-scenes guy, and Lorna's just a pure hustler. So she likes being down. She likes to get down in the trenches, I don't mind doing stuff like this.
That's awesome.
I don't know everything they know, but I know enough, and I like the way everything went, and everything was great.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks a lot, pal. We're going to see if we can get some of our winners on here.
Okay.
And thank you so much. Take care. We'll see you again.
Okay. In your Facebook page,
You just go. You know what? I'll show it to you right here.
Yeah.
Look at this. So if you go on there right now, if you go and
Tyler Glen
find
Show?
me right here, there we go, right there. You'll see this big circle there. You'll see that we are live, and then there's a video of me and you talking right now. Look at that.
Okay.
But it's also on the YouTube. It's also on the
I'm
TikTok.
gonna add all of them.
Oh, now I really gotta behave. I got the HR guy on.
Okay.
There we go. There you go, pal.
Done?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
It was a
I
pleasure.
appreciate it. It was a pleasure. Was all mine. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Lorna, come and say hi. Come say hi. Oh, come on. Just a quick hello. I promise I won't grill you. Oh, we got Sean is a star. He's got a fan club starting now. It's crazy. He is amazing. Folks, Lorna is back again. There's Lorna. Hey, Lorna.
Hello, everybody.
How are you? You just look at the light there. Just give a wave like this. Hey, everybody. And so, Lorna, congratulations on another big show at the Skydance. You got to be excited.
Yes, we are excited. It's going to be a great turnout. We have
So tell us what you're working on for the future here. You were saying buses may be coming back?
Yes, we are working on buses. So we'll have our bus program coming back to the Skydancer. So we're excited about that. We're hoping within the next couple months that we'll have that up and going.
That is on. So what happens with that? What goes on? How does somebody? Where do we catch it? How does it work? Is it overnight? Just the days? How does that go? How does that go down?
They do day trips. They do weekend trips. So what happens is the tour operators that run the bus, their programs, they'll start reaching out to contacts out in their communities and to let them know that, to jump on the bus and
Get on the bus to the
Yes.
Sky Dancer. Have some fun. And so, are we still on schedule for a bunch of shows throughout the year? Because there's still probably a couple announcements to come, right?
Yep,
We're
we
all
still-
excited, waiting with bated breath for these other shows. Little John.
Lil John's coming. We have Tracy Bird. We have a few that we haven't announced yet, like you said, so we have some exciting entertainment coming this year, so we're ready.
Awesome. Well, thank you again
Yes.
for having us here.
Yes.
You guys, I just love this place. You guys, it's like hanging out with family. You guys are so awesome. And Sean is a superstar. You're going to watch this. It's going to be the talk of the office come next week. Sean is a superstar.
He's a good guy.
Thank you so much again.
Yes. Well, thank you for always coming. We enjoy having you here. So
That's great. You got to come down here. Look at this. We're giving them a little bit of a preview. I said, there he is.
Yes.
There he is with his guitar. Caught a bit of the sound check. What a great guy.
Yes,
Got
yes.
some folks from Manitoba standing here right now. I'm going to probably put them on
there
right
you
after
go. That would be great.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Yes, thank
Lorna.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
All right. Who do we got here? Okay. Come on, girls. Come say hi. I only have one chair. I'm sorry. I only have one chair. Okay. I'm showing some Joe Nichols right now. Just come in. Oh, you brought pickles?
Yeah.
You brought
You have
pickles?
to look at your Galentine's story.
Do you know
did
why I
for
brought
her.
pickles?
Oh my
She is
God.
the pickle lady. and
How did the
her
Americans
story-
let you bring this down?
No, it was totally illegal.
So I have to eat these before they go back. The Canadians will think there's something in there. They'll confiscate them on me.
There's lots of salt and garlic.
And
They're
garlic.
very salty,
Yes.
very garlic.
This is good hangover stuff.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
it
tomorrow
is.
morning you're gonna need
The
that.
best
I want you
pickles.
all to lean in and say hello. The camera is where the light is.
Oh, okay.
So just
The
come on.
Birtle babes.
The
are
Birtle,
here.
the Birtle babes, say hello.
Hello.
Birtle
Hi from
babes.
Birtle.
Oh, you guys made
Well,
those.
hi from the
That's
Sky
quite
Dancer.
That's a long way.
We did. We drove 3 hours to get here.
3 hours. That is awesome. It's so you look at these smiling faces. You guys are fantastic. And who won their tickets and who bought?
I
There's
won tickets.
You won,
I
and you
won
won.
tickets.
Oh, that's
No, I
awesome.
want tickets. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm enjoying the show.
Nice. Okay, heads up. Anybody buys merch gets to meet them. Like from a bumper
Ooh.
sticker to like a coffee
Really?
mug. Yeah.
Any awesome.
Yeah, any merch at all.
Sweet. Gotta go shopping. Yep, we're getting some merch.
There you go. That's awesome. Okay, we can't see you over there at the end. Lean in a little bit.
Lean
There
in,
you
I am.
go. Oh, watch the
Oh,
side.
I-
Oh, catch my side. Catch the side. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. That's okay.
We've been pre-gaming.
Listen, they're wrecking they're
baby.
wrecking my set. They're wrecking. Oh, that's okay. I can't wait to catch up to you guys. Seriously.
Tyler needs some
Seriously.
One of
tequila.
those on the air.
So you want me to eat one of these now?
I want to see the look on your face.
Yeah,
my
we all want to see
Okay,
them.
well, I'll smell it
They're
first.
very garlic,
Okay, here we go.
so you
You
know.
either love them or hate them. I don't know. They're sealed. See?
So it's July
Darlene,
26,
she'll take a
2024.
Yeah.
These are from Birtle, Manitoba,
You
Canada,
gotcha,
right?
Birtle.
Birtle. Oh,
Yeah.
good
There's a
seal
seal.
on there. Good seal
picture.
on the old pickles.
Whew,
Oh, wow. Smell that, girls.
they've had them.
Oh, I know. These are brittle treasure.
Whoa. Look at
We
it.
are-
They brought pickles.
We got pickles.
pickles.
Homemade
It's
pickles.
a now it's a party. As soon as the pickles come out.
We're getting pickled.
Okay, here we go. Oh, of course I grabbed the
You
biggest
got a
one.
big one, Tyler.
I got a big pickle.
Tyler's
It's
having
not
a
the
big pickle.
first time I've heard that.
Well,
Ah!
Oh dear.
Just,
your
I'm
wife,
kidding.
I'm
I'm
not sure.
joking.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
that's
joking.
not
I'm
exactly
kidding.
what
Okay, here we go.
oh, let's see the face. It's or is it? Ooh, it's salty. It's salty though. Hey.
Oh,
There it is.
oh.
You're awake
It
now?
starts weak and hits you.
Yeah. It's all good, eh?
Oh,
A being Canadian.
you know what? These are good, eh?
Yeah, that's what they
Represent
are.
Canada
They're
here.
Good, eh?
Oh, these are gonna be these are like made for after a night of.
Yeah.
They are. So tomorrow
Lots of salt.
morning when you're, huh?
Yeah.
Thank me.
There ain't gonna be no leftovers.
Oh no.
Oh,
thank
we
you.
know.
We know.
We're good. We're all
Special
sleeping
batch
in the
just
same
for you.
room. We.
Oh, I'll go to check out tomorrow, and they'll just be like, "Just go, just take your stuff and go." You stink like garlic. Good Ukrainian Canadian garlic. I can't
Gotcha.
believe you guys got those down here. Thank you so much,
Don't tell them.
We didn't get searched, obviously.
kids. Don't try this at home.
We said we had pickles, and he just believed us that they would be.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't.
Store
He
bought.
didn't
But they
ask.
were sealed, so really it's technicalities.
We declared them.
Yeah.
Wasn't like we didn't declare
Yeah,
them.
we told them we have pickles.
Good job.
Yeah.
So no crimes were committed at all. In fact,
Exactly.
this is a demonstration of pure honesty.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Oh my God! Thank you, girls.
welcome.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Have fun tonight.
You have fun. Thank you.
Thank you for the pickles.
Enjoy the pickles.
Okay, sounds good. I'm sure you will. That tequila song comes on. Clothes are coming off. Uh-oh.
I did. It was hot there.
Oh. See you later. Oh, it's gonna be a wild night. Those are zingy. They are really good, actually. They are good. Oh. It is going to be one of those nights. Tequila makes your clothes fall off. I cannot believe how many people made the trip this time around. That's fantastic. So many people from Manitoba made the trip down, and that is good to see because, like I said, they are a fantastic group here. Where is Tracy? Oh, she is curling in Mendoza. She's at Curling for Cure Mendoza. And so she was sad she couldn't make this one, but that is a very important tournament in our family. So she has got a team in that with a bunch of girls from school. So they will have sore muscles and Papa Bear will have a sore head. I had to do this one solo. But there are more shows to come. Like I said, Tracy Bird is coming until in November, as well as Lil Jon is coming in August. And there are more, as Lorna was telling us, there are more shows to come. And although we are getting ready to wrap up the live stream, we got about another 5 minutes or so. You do have time to jump in your car and come and join us. We'd love to have you part of the party at Skydancer. It's a great spot. And again, not all that far away and not far down into the States at all. It's like 10 minutes. So turn to Dales and you're good to go. All righty then. So is everybody excited about the hockey game tonight? You're going to be watching some hockey. If you aren't going to be joining us at the show tonight, I bet your chances are you're watching hockey tonight, right? Yeah, good old Joe.
Here's one on the new album. It's a big. Do we have a...
Oh, yeah. Good old Joe Nichols. Joe Nichols meets pickles. I cannot believe those girls brought pickles down for me. That's hilarious. We have got to do some more live shows at home. They should not have to. They should not have to. In their pursuit of gifting something sweet to me, you know, they should not have to risk having their vehicle impounded if there's some kind of wacky and weird rule about transporting garlic across the border, yet they were trying to do it for me out of the goodness of their heart. That was so sweet. But now I can't talk to anybody because I can smell it off myself. I can smell the garlic, and nobody else wanted it. You can, but that is going to be, I'm not lying, tomorrow morning, that pickle juice, it is going to be, it is going to be something else. It's going to be fantastic. Perfect. The perfect cure for what ails you. Okay, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled show weekday mornings. If you have just joined the show, maybe you pop by to see what was going on. By all means, we do this show every weekday from 7 till 9. It's a 2-hour live stream show on all platforms, and we would love to have you be a part of it, actually. And again, the first hour of the show is for everybody. Second hour of the show is exclusively on Twitch. You just go to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, which is where you're going to find people like Yellow Jacket. How's it going? And Road Reverend. Road Reverend is really excited about the game tonight. I'm not going to lie. I will. Do concerts have intermission? I can't remember the last time. Can I run up to my room real quick and check the score? I guess I have a phone, duh. Jeez. What was in those pickles? My brain cells are I'm already losing brain cells. Check the score. I hope it's a close game. I hope everyone has fun. I hope everybody has a good time. I hope there's no booing. Can we stop that? Can we knock that off? Let's stop the booing. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. MJ, have fun tonight, Tyler. Thank you. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It was kind of nice we could be together on a late Saturday afternoon. I really like these things. And we always pick at least popular song and then run to the P and get the booze. Oh. Yeah. Usually it's at the point, and I'm sorry, Joe, but it's usually at the point where they say, here's something off my new album. It's like, no one knows this. No one knows the song. Let's go. Like MJ says, go get a pee, get a little bit of hockey action for a minute or so. But things are getting a little bit busy in here because, as I'd mentioned, the gates are going to open at 7 o'clock and the show starts at 8. Congratulations. Jenna and her friend were running around and we had Sean on. We were in mid-conversation. I'm sorry, Jen. I wanted to get Jenna Smith on. Jenna's here. She made it safe and sound. I am so grateful to you guys. The Sunseekers are so awesome and our contests were so great. It was just awesome start to finish. Now the cherry on top is to see Joe tonight and see that song, and it'll be really kind of cool to be hanging with some Sunseekers tonight that brought me pickles. Got some. I can take a jar home. Why can't the jar's empty? I'll empty it out. It'll be good. Linda says, good seeing you today, Tyler. Have a great time. All the good seeing you too, Linda. Hey, you can drop. Don't be a stranger in the morning. We're here 7 to 9, and sometimes people drop by for a few minutes, and sometimes people spend the 2 hours with us. It's totally up to you. But we have had, it's been a really fun afternoon here, seeing a lot of folks from Manitoba, which is kind of nice because we want to have that both ways. We want to have lots of our American friends come up and see us, bring their money with them, come and support our businesses as well, and have that go back and forth regardless, because the idiots are running everything right now. The idiots are running both countries. The idiots are everywhere. Politicians have no brains. We've said this before. They've got shit for brains, so let's just remember that, those politicians do not represent everybody everywhere. People are people. Let's be kind to each other. Let's have some tequila. Let's have a good time, and let's not boo anymore. Let's have some fun. So, thanks, Vicky. Thank you, Taz and Zumba. I don't think that's Zumba Bernice. I think that's another Zumba that we've had on in the regular show. Jeez, we're running out of time. Coming up against 6 o'clock. So, thank you again for being here. I do appreciate it. Check out TylerGlenShow.com sometime, okay? And check us out weekday mornings at 7 o'clock Central Time on a Facebook page near you, or YouTube, or X, or, of course, the mothership is Twitch. We're always on Twitch, regardless of any kind of technical problems. It's always on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Okay? All right. So it is on that note that we will say farewell. Thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. We will see you again on Monday. Thank you to our guests for being on the show today. That was so much fun. Sean, the HR guy, God, can't wait to have him on again. And the crew here at Skydancer Casino, always fantastic. And thank you for hanging out for a little bit. And we'd love to see you at the show tonight. Come and join us. Again, showtime is 8 o'clock. SkydancerCasino.com for everything about the casino. In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday morning, okay?